clearly chaotic right there. After gathering evidence from the gunman's home, the investigators now know that the sniper was targeting ICE agents in the planned attack. One federal detainee was killed, though two more have serious injuries. Investigators say Joshua Young, who took his own life, hated the federal government, citing messages that he left in handwritten notes. He called the ICE
Can you
employees
turn it down,
evil,
darling? The
showing up
TV.
to collect a dirty paycheck. He hoped his actions would terrorize ICE employees and interfere with their work, which he called human trafficking.
All right. For a lot of you guys who know, I do. I do videos on everything, and I do what I feel like affects us. Hey, and if you wonder about my hair, I had to take the bundles out. I was letting my hair breathe for a couple of days, and for those of you know, who had the pig ritual coming, so I had to do like a little head washing and stuff before the ritual. But the hair going back in tomorrow. That's my cup. But that ain't what this about. This is just a little morning coffee with mother, and I just want y'all to be better. And this happens to me a lot, and I don't fucking like it. And I want to bring it up because I want y'all to do better. Um, Good morning, good morning. And it's talking about projecting.
Did you make me some
You make it this morning?
coffee? Shut the live down.
Projection, and I want you guys to really heal. Okay? So I'm going to explain what I mean by that. I don't like how people project things onto me, and I realize it's not just a me thing. It's not just a me thing. People project a lot, and I want you guys to stop that because that shit ain't magical. It the fuck out. Um, Psychological versus spiritual, like, and why it affects you. See, I want to define what projection is first. Psychologically, projection is when you unconsciously put your own feelings or flaws onto someone else. Like spiritually, projection is when you push your wounds outward, making others carry what's really yours. For an example, if someone who feels jealous of you, they may actually accuse you of being jealous. Or if they fear abandonment, you just will start assuming everyone else will leave you. That's projection. It's really about you, it's not about them. Now let's break this shit down, right? When you house is projecting, you have a reaction that feels bigger than the situation. Because I'm trying to teach y'all something. You assume someone else's intentions without any type of evidence. You don't even ask. You don't ask no type of clarification. You don't ask for understanding. You just assume this is what this person feels because that's really how you feel about yourself. But you project it onto other people. So you seeing them what you secretly dislike or what you fear in yourself. Y'all need to check that shit. It's not magical, does not make you powerful, and it shows an emotional immaturity. I be really wanting y'all to be better. When someone is projecting onto you, they accuse you of the things that don't fit your actions. Like their emotions towards you feel too heavy for the situation. Like they describe you in ways that actually sound like them. I want y'all to remember this. Projection is a mirror. It's either reflecting your shadow or theirs, right? So I got something I want y'all to do to fix this motherfucking shit. Cause I want y'all to fucking be better. I don't want y'all doing this shit. And I don't want you doing this shit on me.
So give an example.
Huh?
Give an
I
example.
have been giving examples.
Give another one. What did they say?
Let me give you. I'll give you one.
I didn't want you to be mad at me or about you.
I didn't want you to be upset with me. You can't control a person being upset with you. You can just control what you say. You can't even determine. You can't even make a judgment on how that person's going to feel. Now, your intention might not be to whatever, but most people process shit from the shit that they've been traumatized through. Most people feel stuff through the pain that they've been through. Most people project that shit onto everybody else. Like, oh, I thought that you, oh, I felt like you was gone. Oh, well, I thought that you.
It seemed like you was
That's not what that is. Feeling irritated or angry or jealous, those are traits you secretly have, but you don't want to admit it. Or frequently blaming other people. Like, you make me feel like, instead of saying, I feel like, well, I thought that you was gone. No, bitch, say, I felt like. See, thinking someone else has motives or feelings that actually mirror your own, that is projecting. Defensiveness when someone points out a truth about you.
Instead of holding yourself accountable.
Thank you.
Like how dare you?
Like assuming other people are going to think negative about something that you're doing or saying without any type of evidence. Like, well, they don't like me. Well, how you know they don't like you? Well, it's the way they was acting. Well, how was they acting? Did you ask them?
You looked at me and went.
Well, nah, they were just, the energy was just off. What the fuck make you think the energy is off with them? Bitch, it might be you. People project the most stupidest shit onto other people and be thinking that it's the other person that got the problem. Nah, baby, that might be how you looking at shit. Cause ain't nobody be thinking about your ass like that. I posted something in the group this morning about the ritual. And tentatively, what happens is people wait to the last minute. They think that they the only ones. I'm doing this for hundreds of people. They think they're the only ones. So I said, I'm not going to allow this year for additions and for, you gotta, well, I already did one, but I want to add this. Or I already did one, or I want to change this. Now, first time hit a quitter. You should have, whatever you wrote the first time, that's it. I'm not going back. And it wasn't to a specific person. But a specific person was like, well, the reason why you went to explain. I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't even thinking about you. But now, I'm going to teach on this. So I'm going to give you some signs that someone might be projected onto you. Number one, they accuse you of feeling, or they accuse you of your feelings or your behaviors. They don't match your actions. Or you feel like you're defending yourself from something that isn't true. Because if a motherfucker got a projected thought about you, it ain't shit you can do to change it. Because that's their psychosis of what they think. Another one is they make assumptions about your motives without even asking what the fuck was you doing or what did you mean by that. They just assume. They constantly shift the blame instead of taking any accountability for any fucking thing. They talk about you in ways that actually describe themselves. Like, she really needs to work on herself. No, bitch. You need to work on yourself. Another one is they can't accept certain traits in themselves, so they place them on you. How many of y'all got friends like that? How many of y'all got family like that? See, if you're projecting, it's a sign to do some shadow work and ask yourself, what in me needs to be healed? What in me needs healing? If someone else is projecting on you, your role is to set boundaries. You have to set boundaries. Your role is to set boundaries and say, hey, this is their reflection. This is not my truth. Because what you should be doing is asking, not just fucking assuming. I don't like that. We are grown-ups. We are grown-ups. Grown-ups. Excuse me. Excuse me, y'all know my stomach a little. Grown-ups don't project. Grown-ups are not victims. Grown-ups accept accountability. Grown-ups are responsible. Grown-ups can communicate. Grown-ups can ask questions. Grown-ups do not assume. Grown-ups do not project. I be needing y'all to grow the fuck up. And stop telling people how you think they gonna feel about something. Girl, you can't control somebody. Oh, I thought you was gonna be mad. You don't know my thoughts, bitch.
Right.
My thoughts are not your thoughts. Your thoughts are not my thoughts. And so what if I'm mad? So what? Well, I want to upset nobody. So what if them hoes get upset? Say what you need to say for you. That's why people so fucked up now, because they so consumed about somebody else. Hey, babies. So I got to exercise for y'all, so y'all can break this motherfucking bullshit. Breaking your projected ass mind. Step 1. Catch the fucking trigger, bitch. Catch the fucking trigger. When you feel a strong reaction to someone, whether it's anger, whether it's jealousy, whether it's irritation, whether it's defensiveness, pause, bitch, and ask yourself a question. What exactly did they do or say that triggered me? Why does this feel so intense? Write it down without editing yourself. Write it down. Figure that shit out. Step 2, child. Flip the mirror. Do I ever do this same thing, even in small ways? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself another question. Is this something I secretly fear about myself? What part of me is being reflected back through them? Write it out honestly. Even one word of recognition is progress. Step 3. Separate yourself from the other. What do I mean by that? Clarify what's yours and what's theirs. Was them your demons or theirs talking? Because 9 times out of 10, baby, it's yours. Shit. Clarify what's yours and what's theirs. What belongs to me in this situation? What are my emotions? What are my wounds? What are my behavioral patterns? What belongs to them? Their choices, their words, their own projections. See, if you do this, this will stop your ass from carrying their energy or unfairly placing yours onto them. It's temporary. The bundle's going back in tomorrow.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
They're not.
Yes, they are.
They're not.
Step 4, reframing your mind. Hey, darling. Reframing your mind. I want you to write an affirmation to reclaim your energy, bitch. Like, claim your shit, reclaim that shit back. If you ain't never had a bitch, claim it for the first motherfucking time. But I need y'all to be a little bit braver and a little bit more powerful. Because this fake energy of power that y'all be giving is crazy. Because not a bitch that's real with it ain't going to project onto nobody else. Because she can hold her own shit. See, one of the biggest problems is, before I give you y'all affirmations, one of the biggest problems is y'all be letting everybody fucking intimidate y'all. You a bad bitch in your own motherfucking right. You ain't gotta move like that hoe to be a bad bitch. You can be a bad bitch by your motherfucking definition. In my motherfucking definition, I'm a bad bitch and you can't tell me nothing different. Because I'm not gonna hear it, bitch. I'm everything to me, bitch, and I ain't got to be shit to you. That's how everybody should feel about themselves. Listen, it ain't a bitch out here more powerful than me in my mind. Really, you want something? In my mind, why y'all don't feel like that about yourself? And then be mad when you see baby girl over there doing her thing. Bitch, you can do your thing too. But she a hoe. So, the bitch happy.
Right. You not a hoe and you miserable.
All right, YouTube. So let me give you step 4. Reframing your mind with some really good affirmations. You don't have to use mine, bitch. You can use your own. Number 1, I own my feelings. They are mine to heal. I own my feelings. They are mine to heal. I own my feelings. They are mine to heal. Another one. I release the need to project my pain onto others. I release the need to project my pain onto others. What do I mean by that? You know how a motherfucker call you and they be like, hey girl, you like, hey. And they was like, how you doing? You like, oh, and then before you take a breath to actually tell them what's wrong, these bitches done trauma dumped 15 minutes straight on you and you sitting there like, girl, reclaim yourself. All right. And the last one is, I would not accept someone else's projection as my truth. Most of the people that's projecting on you, they got something fixated in their motherfucking mind. It ain't got shit to do with you. I don't just be trying to tell y'all some shit. I be really trying to help y'all. Shit. I really be trying to help y'all because I be wanting y'all to be better. I've been trying to stop smoking weed since before hearing it hinders you spiritually. Nice to see you can still be successful. Whoa, uh-oh. Oh, let me see. Okay, there it is. You can be successful and rich. I'd like to know your thoughts. Well, I'm going to say this. I have neuropathy. And I talk about this all the time. I have diabetic neuropathy when I was overweight. And my kidneys got in trouble. It was just a whole bunch of shit after that pregnancy. And they did not take the babies out in enough time because they were scared, and remember that Roe versus Wade thing. And so in the process of them going back and forth, I'm bleeding out in the ER, and I had to be care flighted to another hospital, and I was hospitalized for almost a week behind being pregnant with my babies. And throughout my body was shot, and which was a reason of why I really got really heavy on my health journey, and the damage it did to my liver and kidneys. Now my liver, for some reason, my liver is perfect now. But my kidneys, I still have trouble with them at times. But I be in pain because I have neuropathy. And if you have peripheral neuropathy or diabetic neuropathy, you know how that feels. And so I have always been an advocate for that. Because what it does is it helps to numb the nerve endings. And sometimes I need that. You know, I can't take pain medication like a lot of you guys can. I can't take nothing but aspirin. And so that helps me to cope. Smoking CBD, it helps me to cope with my pain nerve endings. So I think if you can handle it, cool. But if it makes you lazy and not productive, then you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do anything that's going to hinder you making money and you having a sense of, you know, you having everything that you need. If it stopped me from being creative, I'm an herbalist myself. That's why I was able to get my health and stuff together. If it stops you from doing other things, I've tried a lot of different things, and I've tried ointments and oils, and trust me, and that works for me. I wouldn't do anything that's gonna hinder you making money. I wouldn't do anything that's gonna hinder you from making money. But you can be rich and do that. Now, if it's you lazy than a motherfucker and you just want to sit around and that's all you want to do, then I wouldn't do it. But I'm gonna tell you something. I don't give a damn how high I get. They ain't gonna never fuck with my money. The spirit of wealth will always flow through me. I don't give a fuck what I'm smoking.
And then there's different types of, you know what I'm saying? There's some that's downer, some that's kind of upper.
Yeah. So you can study this for yourself. You know, there are some people that I don't drink and I don't smoke and oh, absolutely. I've done many things. Many things. I've tried a lot of shit because I sell this, so but I like it. And what's wrong? What's wrong? For some people, it calm down that ADHD shit. It kind of balances your nerves.
Yeah.
This a herb too. This a herb too. Shit. People gotta stop being worried about what. Again, don't be worried about what nobody else thinks. Shit. Fuck people. And they fucking projections. I had a motherfucker tell me, because I was late for work all the time when I was young, I was working at the car lot. I could tell now the car lot ain't even in existence no more. I'm fucking 19 and shit, right? And I working at this car lot. I'm the out store time. And the bitch that's the manager, because I'm the fucking assistant manager. I'm 19. And the bitch was stealing. Fucking up the paperwork, taking people money and shit. And I was like, I'm sitting back and I'm peeping what this bitch is doing. I'm 19. A whole bunch of white folks and Mexicans and shit. And this little old nigga, me, 19. I see this bitch get a house. What kind of money they paying you and you done bought her house? I keep watching. I keep watching. Oh, thank you about my hair. Thank you, I appreciate that. I keep watching and I keep watching. And I'm like, I'm still too. I'm down to take some money too, bitch. You sitting up. I'm gonna take some shit too. So I'm fucking 19 and this car dealership buys another car dealership. So now they gotta switch all the payment processing over and all this shit. And this bitch, I see this bitch sitting up, like it's just a bunch of shit. And I'm just watching her for like 2 months. I'm watching her. And so I do what she do just to see, good morning, darling. Just to see if it could be. I'm 19 years old. I'm almost 50 now. And I don't regret shit. I did what the fuck I did. Say, I was getting a little change too. I see her getting changed. I'm getting changed. So the bitch was covering up what she was doing. But I wasn't covering up what I was doing. Which is making this bitch work harder. I'm trying to figure out where all the fuck this money going. This bitch say I can cover my stealing. Y'all, wait. Wait. She like, where is this other money go? Anyway, I started hitting this bitch up with so bad. I started hitting this bitch up with so bad that that this bitch quit. This bitch say, I don't know what the fuck. This bitch say, I don't know what the fuck going on. Bitch, I'm out. I'm just leave this hoe. So, so the bitch quit. And so quite naturally, I was her assistant. So they put me at 19 managing all of this motherfucking money. They didn't even have a controller. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but you know what? I'm gonna rock out with my cock out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not. So literally, I didn't hit these hoes up for a half a meal in maybe like 4 or 5 months. And I have the girls in the back processing and switching the payments and shit for me. I'm so glad. Yeah, wow. Yeah, 19 and manager. Yeah. So then I found out one of the owners, his name was David, I ain't gonna say his last name, was fucking one of the girls. So now, and I'm so cool with his wife. Every time she come up there, I be all up in her face. Hey, Susan. So now I got some ammunition on him. Then the other owner that was married too, he was a Middle Eastern. This nigga giving me money saying he want me to come and chill with him. I would never do it, but I would let him give me bonuses. You know what I'm saying? So now I got some on both of them. So just in case some shit pop off and they threaten to send a bitch to prison for stealing, I got that shit on them. So I'm gonna tell you something. I'm very intentional. I'm like Cat Williams. I will not tell a lie, and I will sit back and collect data. I will sit back and collect dates, periods of time, situations, receipts. This was in 98. Yeah, this was in 98. Hi. So this was in 98. So 98. Yeah, I'm almost 50. So this was in 1998. We didn't have all the technology and shit that we have now. Okay? So this was in 98. Yeah, I'm telling my age and I don't care because I think I look good for being almost 50. So Just in case some shit popped off, I had some on both of them. I had some on both of them motherfuckers. So I know I ain't gonna get in too much trouble, because if I get in trouble, I'm turning up everybody else's homes. So one of the other managers, his name, I'm gonna tell him his name was Jason. So Jason, big head ass, had a little crush on me. Jason was training to be up under me. Jason was doing the same thing that I was doing. Everybody was stealing from him. I don't know how they made no motherfucking money. So Jason fires me and said, I won't tell him what you was doing, but I'm gonna get you fired, because he wanted my position. I didn't know that I was a witch back then. So then he started projecting all of this shit on me. Jason, a white boy. Who you think they gonna choose over this colored girl? A white boy. So I told Jason, not even knowing what the fuck I was saying, I said, I hope they find out all the truths about you. I hope every deep, dark secret come out about what you doing. I said, if you ever try to throw me up under the bus, I say, may your own past come back and haunt you and take your life. And I quit. And after I quit, I sent some goons up there to ride. Y'all heard what I said. I was 19, okay? So I go and I go to school, 5 minutes of the motherfucking job, of course. And I go on. About a month later, 2 of my homegirls still worked up there. So they was kind of telling me what was going on and shit. And I was like, okay, cool. Jason gets arrested. Jason gets arrested. And what the fuck did this nigga get arrested for? Molesting his fucking stepdaughter. Yes, bitch. Pictures of her, she's like 10. Pictures of her naked in his phone. And this the thing. I said the past come back to hunt him. This the thing. His mama went on his laptop and the mama saw it. And the mama turned her own son in. Because her father had molested her. And she said, I'm not going to let him do others. See how the past came back and got... Listen, the power of the tongue. I say that to say I didn't even know that I was that good, number one. And number two, I didn't know that even back then, me saying something, I had power in what I said. So because of that, this really happened. In Pleasant Grove, people in Dallas know what Oak Cliff and Pleasant Grove is. It used to be I ain't gonna even tell it because you motherfuckers be, but yeah. I'm doing great, TJ. So listen, I learned I was never just gonna say some shit unless I meant it. I'm never gonna project my pain onto someone else who did not deserve it. But it seemed like the more you try not to be like that is the more times you attract people that are like that. It's because you are light. Be the light. But you got to put boundaries on the light. I like to think I'm like a spotlight type of person. You can be like that. What's that disco ball? Some people like that, like a light. I'm more like a spotlight. Some people are like the lights that light up half a room. I don't even want that. I'm like a spotlight. I want you guys, when I be telling you I want you to heal, I want you to heal. I really be fucking meaning it. Like, no bullshit. I be wanting y'all to get it. I be wanting y'all to feel it. I be wanting y'all to be where I'm at in this. Where I'm at in my energy is I'm at peace. I love my life. I love where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with me. I don't have to pretend to be something else, or I don't have this fake identity, or this is fucking me. And sometimes I make great decisions. Sometimes I don't. Bitch, I'm learning. I'm human too. I don't have it all fucking worked out. Most of us don't. Now, 99.9% of people do not have it worked out. I have to fucking say that. I have to fucking say that. People be thinking that spiritual workers have this perfect life. No. When that gift of you being a healer is on you, or if you're a healer, and if you're a seer out there, if you are a healer, thank you, Astro Talk. Thank you. My stories be real. But if you are a healer, your life will never be easy. It will never be straight. But people be thinking that because you practice this, that everything's just gonna be straight. No, you still got your healing. What is it? Healing isn't linear. You can do everybody else, but you can't do yourself. You can see this will let you know if you really got a natural gift. You have the ability to fix things for other people, but your life don't be looking like that. You can mend relationships, and you know just what to say to bring. But in your life, you always misunderstood. No one ever gets your intentions, but they can take your gift. And we think that because you're a natural. See, y'all are natural healers. You're a natural. This is your gift, is to heal. So what are you gonna always attract? Because you gotta live in that gift. So you're gonna be able to do it because it has to show you that it is real and it does exist, and you gotta see your power, right? Because that's the proof of power. However, in your own shit, you can pacify things, but it's very hard. I thank you. You can pacify things for yourself. You can just make your life comfortable where it ain't all lumpy. But it's hard to make it just, but you can do it for others. I just be thinking that comes along with it. But you gotta be constantly being the student of this universe, of the spirit, of this life. You have to constantly be that student. Because it's gonna teach you, but it's gonna grow you. And you gotta grow everywhere. Your emotional intelligence, the way you think about things, your perspective. You got to elevate past your zodiac sign. Did you hear what I said? you have to evolve past that. Because as a Taurus, what? Y'all can go and say all them lies. But one thing about it is, when some Taurus be mad at you, they be mad at you forever. Ain't no forgiveness. They don't give a fuck. And they can hate you to death. In this lifetime and all the rest of them. Tauruses can hold a grudge. They'll never let that shit go. My God, today. It'll be forever. It'll be fucking forever. It will be Taurus will be like, girl, fuck you. Today, yesterday, the day after, next generation, bitch, next era. Like forever. But in this position, I have to be above that. You know what I'm saying? In this position, I have to be above that. So as a healer, you have to be above whatever your astrological sign is. You got to be above any type of retrograde. You have to be above all of that. You know what I'm saying? As a healer, no one's ever going to understand what you go through because they don't see you as something that needs to be healed, because they see you as the healer. I just be wanting y'all to grow and to evolve for yourself, not even nobody else. I have come a long way. And the funny thing is, y'all seen me grow. Y'all seen me grow. Right in front of your eyes. Everything I've gotten this far, I had to learn it. And a lot of times I had to learn the hard way, because you the blueprint. I'm the blueprint. We make our own. So this was not nothing I could follow. This is just something that kind of fell into me, and you have to grow with it. You have to grow with things. You grow with your children. You grow with jobs. You have to grow with things. Well, I don't read my friends. Hi, AMG. I don't believe in reading friends. And I don't read family members either. I don't do that. The integrity in that is, I don't know if it's my voice, meaning my heart, my love, my energy for you, or it's really the ancestor speaking. You know what I'm saying? Because if I love you and I have, I see some shit, I'm going to be, I don't read my family and friends. They asking questions about their relationships. Don't do that. You learned something new. What's that, baby? What you learn new? Yeah, I just don't do that, because I don't know if the situation I'm seeing clear, or I'm seeing it from my emotions, or I see it because I love them, or I'm seeing it because I want that for them. Is not necessarily what they want for themselves. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I could be around my friends and I'm not looking into their life, and I don't want to do that. Because they always ask for readings, family and friends. Sometimes I don't want to tell them exactly what I see and I want to see. And that's another thing too. You know if your friends are ready to hear that. You know if they not. So if you love them, if you like them, if you care about them, if they don't, it is another thing. I don't solicit that. So I don't even offer it. I don't offer it. So I don't feel compelled because you didn't pay for it. I don't feel compelled to just give it. So I'm just if I see something and I feel like they can handle it, then I will do it. But if I know how they are, they're not. I know if they're going to be able to receive what I'm saying in the first place. Do you see what I'm saying? So I already know if I tell them, I already know how they're gonna react to it, and I don't want to be arguing with them or lose a friendship over there or whatever because people are so fucking super sensitive. So I don't. And then too, you reading your friends and your family real talk. If you